I got for selling me clothes, tuppence for selling me blanket. If ever I list for the soldier again, devil shall be me sergeant.
Right, ladies and gents, that's a little film. I think well, everybody can benefit from this one. Obviously, Forest Dean Camp Shaky Meat, the wind was a nightmare, and Mike Smith had a teepee, totally held up. I think even your teepee held up as well, mate, didn't it?
Good.
But what Mike wanted, and the sort of the problem he posed was having something from the top of a teepee to run 2 guidelines down. So if you imagine that's the top of the teepee. So I'm just using this as a teepee, yeah? That's your teepee. If you're going to sew something to a teepee, then you're going to make it sort of non-waterproof or eventually get through. So what Mike initially said was like a coil of rope round there, give it a little bit of rigidity, so you could run one off the back to support it, and then 2 guidelines coming down from the teepee to the top of his Land Rover. And then, you know, that could be like you put a tarp over that for the admin area, which we did do. But then he sort of posed me with the problem of, you know, it'd be nice if we could, you know, take it from the top of the teepee as opposed to using poles, which were causing the problem, especially with that horrendous wind. So obviously Mack tightwad there, let things bubble up in my brain, have a little muse, because I initially thought about getting a bit of stiff plastic and cutting it into a circle and an inner circle and dropping it over the top of a teepee. So this can be literally even you know, the Polish Lavvo, anything up to and including, you know, the 15-man Arctic tents, because they all have a point at the top, and you want to be able to run some extra guidelines, or if necessary run some to keep the thing from blowing away. So what old tightwad's come up with, and I always go by that like sort of military principle when you're thinking about something: keep it simple, keep it stupid. KISS is a mnemonic for that. And so what I first thought of was a rubber ring. Okay, it's got play in it. Okay, it won't chaff your material, it's easily accessible, it's circular, it's 7 inches in diameter, and certainly that will just go over the top of any teepee. And to facilitate running lines off it, as we said there, Mike, I've done sort of just sewn some webbing loops over it. This has got 3 on it, so there'll be 1 at the back, and these 2 would be used to run your paracord guy lines down, and they're completely movable, so you can move them about where you want, mate. I'll put a ring on there. I will just turn the old camera off while the old plane takes off. Bring you back. Right, ever so annoying, lads, but we are miles away from anywhere, but we've got a light airfield in that direction, and every now and again, every time you go to press play, one of them takes off and starts doing landing patterns. Right, so here we are then. Mike posed the problem, and yeah, I'll come up with that. That's a rubber dog chew ring. Normally get them from any pet store. I had to send away for this one because none of mine in my local town had any. It's blue. You can get like light green ones, I suppose, but we're talking about on top of a big teepee. Doesn't need to be too camouflaged or tactical. So, ladies and gents, and Mike, what I did there for you, mate, as we sort of discussed, I don't know if you want rings. I've got a few more of them rings if you want there, but literally 3 of them. I made them 3 moving, mate, so you can have 2 at the front and 1 to just pull over the back, just to equal it all out. Again, this will serve 2 purposes. If it's really windy and your teepee's blown about, you can then, you've got 3 or 4 places you can guy line it down right from the top, and it's not pulling on your material, it's pulling down on the centre of gravity, so it'd be good. And literally anybody can go out and buy one of these, because it's no use me making something for Mike and then going, well, I haven't got a sewing machine, so I can't do it, Mac. So ladies and gents, anybody with a teepee, here's let your eyes be your guide. You don't need to do anything more than this, and again, it's all keeping it simple. Job done, rubber ring, not going to damage anything, work's got give, okay, costs pennies, you know, couple of 3 quid. I'm going to show you now, if you want to do one, you buy it, you get a piece of paracord, put a little knot in it, okay, and it's ever so simple to do. You could take your guideline straight to that if you wanted to, but then you don't get the ability to move it about. So literally all you're going to do is pass that through there, and make sure I'm in frame. There you go, it's movable about to where you want it. Literally, look, 1 bit of paracord, pull round there, and you can do that home. It will take you approximately 5 minutes to do that, okay. Throw it in with your tent and you've always got it there. You can slip it on the top where necessary, run your guidelines off. The aeroplane is coming back, bless him. But that's something every man, jack of you can do should you want to do it and you think it's a good idea. Again, rubber ring, I've sewn them round for Mike. There's 3 on there, Mike. If you want 4, let me know. No skin off my nose. You want another one on there? Doesn't take too long to do. But anybody, let's get rid of them, because I'm talking about people who haven't got the sewing machine now. You can just do a simple paracord loop round that, and you know, you can clip your little, you know, the small carabiners to it with your guidelines or whatever. And it's probably the idea is to have 2 coming down and 1 at the back, or 2 at the back if you wanted. Up to you. So we're talking about your project there. Brilliant idea. Less than a £5. So I'll leave that there, ladies and gents. Hopefully that's of use to you. There you go. Might give me a little bit of a problem, and I think that's probably a very good solution to that problem. It's you know, keep it simple, keep it stupid, ladies and gents. And I say, don't buy the 3.5 ones. If you're buying them online, you want a 7-inch one, which is about right there, just to go over the top of a teepee. So on that, as I can see now, the water's being bored. New GSI kettle, is it, mate? No, it's not the GSI, is it?
The Eagle.
The Eagle.
Yeah.
Very nice.
1.5 litre one.
Yeah, 1.5 litre.
First burning.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Shiny.
Shiny. Nice one, mate. So, ladies and gents, hope that's been of benefit to you. So take care.